flippers moving so those teeth can move down. Here comes the fang.
I even wrote me a little note card so I get all of this in.
Okay.
So, again, I am Adee from Alibis and Paybacks, and one of our favorite revenge packages is the poop package. And so this week I want to touch upon briefly the FDA, which is the Food Drug Administration.
Could you put a pin in that? How many times have we stuck the FDA in the show? Have we stuck them?
No, we have never stuck them.
We never got the FDA?
No.
Yeah, we did for the condom sizes.
No, that was you. That was not a poop package. That was not a poop package.
That was we though. You chimed in to what these little penis people are.
I was trying to figure it out. Shit. We need to educate and enlighten the ladies on where these poor penis men is at.
Ladies, I need to move.
Away from where the poor penis endowed men is at. Where are they?
Back from the
need to not be there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I said, it was we. It was we. But anyway, FDA, y'all just not right. But go ahead.
So the FDA is the Food and Drug Administration, and they are the ones that are in charge of trying to keep our food and drug healthy. So they're supposed to, their job is to inspect all of the imported and exported food to make sure that everything that we eat here in America is not contaminated to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I did do my part of the... If you knew what they allow us to eat, there's a certain amount of insects that are allowed in canned foods. There's a certain amount of mites that are allowed in beer.
Oh, yeah. You guys. And by the way, urine is urine.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's spelled the same. Y'all might look at it because it's on some food. Oh, that's not urine, that's urine. No, it's urine.
So
you pee in the bottle at the doctor's office, when they walk off, they are not throwing that shit in the trash. Okay? Urine, read it.
So
Coke drinkers.
Yeah. So the Food and Drug Administration, they're supposed to keep us safe as far as the things that we eat and the things that we consume here. So you would think that vitamin B17 would be banned because it is not a safe vitamin for us to intake. But to the contrary, it is being banned because they cannot make any money off of it. Now, for the research that I was forwarded today, it says that things that are naturally derived cannot be patented. So things that can be patented by big pharma cannot have money made from it.
Because they can't remake it, in other words.
Exactly. So big pharma is against anything that has a natural derivative. If you just say, hey, yeah, grow you a bunch of apricot trees and grind down the apricot seeds and ingest them, and boom, there's your cure. Well, you can't say cure, but there is your treatment for cancer. And you're not gonna send me back to jail. I've been to jail and prison. So I didn't already
just
send
went off.
Warning. You're not gonna get me.
The Inglewood police just turned their lights off. You're okay now, Adee. She's okay. She's okay.
It's a treatment.
She's okay.
For cancer. So let me throw that one on out there. So, yeah. So the thing about it is, and you wonder, well, how could this be? Where these evil beings are called lobbyists. And lobbyists go to senators and the House of Representatives, and these are the people that pass the bills that carry the funding for stuff that, like the FDA. So all of these people hold hands and they sing Kumbaya together. And if you are not part of this big boy clan, then you cannot play golf with them. And your little bills will not be paid. And your little bills will not be passed. So things like Obamacare, if you have the right people on your side, then you can just rip that apart. It doesn't matter whether it's good for you or good for the nation. If it's bad for big companies, big pharma, for example, then yeah, they have lobbyists that spend millions of dollars bribing your senators, bribing your state House of Representatives, making sure that they're not there to serve the needs of the community. They're there to serve the needs of their pockets. They turn their backs on the constituents and our health, because then once big pharma starts putting money in their pockets, they'll turn their back on you. And these doctors, they have these things called the Hippocratic Oath, where they're supposed to put your health before their own profit, but this is not what's going on. These doctors these doctors back these chemotherapists. These doctors back these big pharmaceutical places, so that when they're putting money in these doctors' bank accounts and into these doctors' firms, furthering these doctors' so-called research, there's no research that goes further than the 1970s that already said that B17 could be an effective treatment for cancer, preventative.
The 1970.
Yes, sir. So
let me add. Let me do my public. Go ahead.
Yes.
Let me do my public school math.
So again, even at this time, these companies were making millions of dollars off of the pharmaceuticals, off of the chemotherapy, off of all of the research that you think is going on that oh, there's got to be a cure. Sweetheart, they've had a cure, but you won't know about it because the FDA will not release these results because Big Pharma pays big money to make sure that these research results do not get released to the public. So again,
they need to go to Hollywood and start voting people so we can put their asses in jail so we can clear all that shit out. God damn.
Again, for people that are in the know, they have to go to Mexico, they have to go to Canada to be able to get these vitamin B17 treatments that are helping to cure cancer from these people's bodies. So again, I am nominating the FDA as this week's poop package nominee for the week because again, you're supposed to be protecting us as American citizens. We pay our taxes towards entities like the FDA because you think that they're there to help us and look out for us. But again, there's these evil entities called lobbyists that work for Big Pharma, and they go to the House of Representatives, they go to your senators, they go to your governors, they go to all of the people that are in the legislative body. Yes.
Legislature.
That sounds
Legislature.
Say that again.
They approach everybody that is in the legislative
There you go. Legislature.
body. And they make sure that the research that you need to get your healing does not get out there because there's big money to be made and there's no money for you being healthy. So
that's funny.
And no, and I'm just keeping it G. That's not even a joke.
Yeah,
so that's the sad part about it. I'm keeping it G. There's no money for these doctors or these pharmacies to make off of you if you're healthy. So they encourage you to be sick. They want you to be sick as long as possible. So this is the reasons why these cures for AIDS, these cures for cancer, these cures for a lot of these common illnesses that strike Americans today that kill us, like diabetes, heart disease. There are cures for these, natural cures that are out there, but they're not being publicized because of Big Pharma. So again, the FDA is the poop package nominee for the week because you are cheating Americans out of viable ways to be healthy. And I won't say cure, 'cause again, I don't like prison. And the feds done already came and put their little clank Chanel bracelets on me before. So you will not get me to Pleasanton again. Thank you very much.
Not over no words, right?
No.
Over a crime, not a word.
Yeah. So again, vitamin B17, which is derived from apricot seeds. Again, do your research, people. There's a natural treatment for things like cancer, as Sandra was so kind to share her research and her information with us. So don't wait until you are struck with cancer. Don't wait until you are struck with diabetes.
Act now.
You know, do some preventative research for yourself, for your children, for your family, for your loved ones, so that we can all fight back and make sure that we are informed consumers when we're out here spending our money, because money is power. So remember that. And you are the poop package nominee for this week, the FDA, because y'all ain't shit for keeping people sick.
Sound like for last, I just did my math. Just came in 47 years. Damn.
Yeah.
Long time. That's
Right.
a long damn time to be getting a message.
Right. So.
Not, sent through. Wow. Thank you, Adee. You know what? What I got all that? We need to go to Canada if we get sick. all what you said, what I got out of it, we can take our ass to
Well,
Mexico.
I'm a felon, so they won't let me come over there. I'm going to go to Mexico.
Mexico, Germany.
And I'm going to to jump the fence. Like, no, I want to go on the other side of the fence. Where the homies is at. I want to go over there. Because they felon friendly. Because Canada ain't going to let a real nigga in. They'll be like, oh, everybody but you, young lady. No.
Right. I think we're going to get into the Adee's do's and don'ts when we come back from this next mix. That was awesome. We didn't need you anyway, Callie. We got Bankhead.
TJ Bankhead.